Hello. Just going to do some readings this evening. I don't know if anybody will join. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can't. And if you would like a reading, just put your question in the comments. And we'll see what we get. It's been a bit of a funny day today. It's been quite grey and cloudy. I'm just going to close the window. Okay, so we've only got one person at the moment. If you want a reading, just put your question in the comments and I will take some cards for you. But you do need to let me know that you're there. See what we've got. Yes, interesting. So I'm using the Bright Future Tarot cards tonight, and I've done my nails, which don't look great, but I need to redo my nails actually. Good evening. Let me know if you'd like a reading. Just need to put your question in the comments, and then I will take some cards for you. And obviously, if you want to book a reading, you can do that at brightfuturetarot.com. Got a feeling we're not going to be very busy this evening. Not going to be many people joining. Could be wrong. Is anybody there? Let's see. Can't see any comments at the moment. So yes, if you're there and you would like some cards, you just need to ask. And I will take some cards for you. Just pop a message in the chat. And if we don't have many people here, then I will come back tomorrow. I think might be better. Maybe this evening people are a bit busy. Hopefully you can hear me though. If you can't, just let me know. Just give it a few minutes. See if anybody else joins. I suppose I ought to have some music playing whilst I'm doing this. I might try that next time. Let's see. I can't see any comments at the moment. Let me see if I can. Okay. Oh, I love that card. Well, I think I might do a reading for myself if nobody wants one. Let's see what I get. Remember, if you want a reading, you just need to put a question in the comments. I will do a reading for you. So, what time is it? 7 past. Right, so we've got, let me see. I'm going to do a reading for myself since nobody wants one. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to just do a reading for myself. If you would like to have a little reading, you do need to put a question in the comments. Okay, so I've got it here. Yes, that makes sense. There's literally no one here. It's quite funny. The thing is, you can't actually see if you don't put the comments. You can't actually see who's with you. No, there's nobody there. Right. So what have I got? So I've got a plan to create freedom. I've got that one. Turn my back on something there. Overcoming habits. Discipline as a route to freedom. Hi, Jade. Yes, you may have a reading, of course. Have you got a specific question? Jade, let me know if you've got a specific question. Otherwise, I would just do a general reading for you. Can you tell me what my Aries intentions will be with me? Okay, thank you. I will have a look for you. Right. Okay. So I can see this has been really stressing you out. And I feel that you are doing well with the situation. You're kind of managing to stay in control of your need to see this person, because although I feel like this relationship has been a bit toxic at times, you know, it's always kind of had disagreements or arguments. And I also feel that maybe, yeah, you can't get off your mind. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it, when that happens? And I feel like you're kind of going round and round in circles thinking about it to the point where you're just absolutely sick of thinking about it, really. I also think that there may be some element of your kind of resources are joined. So in the sense, like, you may share a living space, or you share money, or you share resources in some way, and you've got to work out how to disentangle yourself from that. I feel, Jade, that, to be honest, that you want to have a family, but you're wondering whether to kind of place your bets and stick with this person. And I feel like he may have possibly, or one of you, it might not be him, one of you may have been a bit unfaithful, or there's a possibility. I feel for you, Jade, that it would be really helpful for you to focus on yourself and your own needs rather than this guy, to pursue your own goals and your own desires in life, because that's what this card is all about. It's all about putting yourself first and focusing on what you want. You know what they say, it's kind of the minute you stop looking, the right person comes along, because you are happy within yourself rather than looking for happiness through a relationship. So yeah, I feel like you've got this really passionate, dynamic relationship which has had quite a lot of ups and downs. It has quite a lot of drama attached to it, and I feel like you almost kind of need to have a separation. You feel like he's your twin flame, yeah. So let's see. Let's see. So yeah, there is love there is a, I think this relationship has got real long-term potential, because you've got the marriage and the family card here. But to turn this into reality, there needs to be a lot more kind of practicality in the relationship. And I also feel like there may be alcohol involved. Does he sometimes have a drug or alcohol issue? Actually, no, I'm seeing that neither of you have been disloyal. So there is loyalty and there is love. So he does love you, basically. But I feel that money or practical issues may get in the way. And that essentially you need to create stability in your own life. And then that will be reflected in stability in the relationship. Because I feel that at the moment you have I feel like there's quite a lot of kind of questions and concerns over long-term financial security. Yeah, money. Definitely money. There's lots and lots of coins cards here. So what you need to do, I know, I can see that you want to have a family, you basically want to settle down. And I think that you could do this with with this person, but you both need to kind of get yourselves individually into a better place. Yeah, I feel he's being difficult because he is very, I really feel that it's to do with his work life, or his financial life is kind of quite unstable. That's what I feel it's down to. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. I feel like he's got other people that he has to support as well. So I don't know if he's got children. There he is, there's the Aries. But I think he is doubting himself at the moment and his ability to provide for somebody. So I think that's what needs to change. You know, you need to give it a bit of time, essentially. And there are a lot of kind of habitual behaviors that you both need to get over. And I think that this is a separation that will, oh, he doesn't, we're both 19. Okay. So I think that, yeah, you're going through a lot right now. And you need to kind of give it time so you can both get to a place where you're a lot more stable. I also see that either one or both of you live at home with family, as in parents. And I think that creates a problem because you just don't have any space to be who you really are. If you like, you're still kind of finding your feet as an adult. And but yeah, if you look at these cards, so you've got the love card and you've got the family card, and there's just so many kind of coins cards. There's just so many practical things that you need to work out in your own life, and then you will get your stability and this relationship will go somewhere. Okay, I hope that helps you, Jade. And I would like to say that I don't see any infidelity on his part. I don't think that he has been cheating or anything like that. So if he's, you know, if you're worried about that, I don't think you need to worry. Hi, Harleen. Yes, of course you can. You can ask a question. Go ahead. Jade, do I think you'll be financially stable in the future? Yes, but you've got this card, so you need to study and build a career. You need to build on your, I got a spirituality. You need to build your kind of reputation. You need to build your skills. So that is the studying card, essentially, Jade. You need to kind of, unfortunately, do the work, put your nose to the grindstone and develop your skills so that you can earn more money. But yes, you have all of the resources that you need. I think sometimes you like things to happen quicker, and it's a bit frustrating for you, Jade, that things go slowly. I also think that sometimes you feel pressurized by people around you. Even if they don't say anything, you feel like they think you should do certain things or take a certain path. And my advice to you, Jade, would be to follow your own path, which is what the Hermit's all about. But he does take one step at a time, so you need to go slowly. One step, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and gradually you'll get there. So it would be really nice if we could just all wake up in the morning and have a blinding realization about exactly who we are and what we want to do. But usually this is what happens. You learn, and you learn through mistakes, and you keep growing. So just that's okay. Thank you for saying that, Jade. That's very kind. And yes, see this Hermit card here. He or she is walking along a mountain path at night, and they've got their little lamp, which is illuminating their footsteps. So in other words, the lamp represents your own inner voice or your inner wisdom. So it's like your inner knowing about who you are and what you want. So I would say probably keep your dreams and your desires to yourself and move forward step by step, and you'll get there. And don't be surprised if it takes a while. And yeah, do the work. Thank you, Jade. I hope that helps you. So who's next? Harleen, if you're there. Jade, you're Harleen. What career will be best for me? I've been having confusions lately. Okay, let me have a look. So Harleen, straight away, I feel for you that you are quite bored with your current work. It's almost like, hi Ramneet, hi Goddess. What do my guides want me to know? I have subscribed. Thank you. Okay, Harleen, you're there. So yes, you want to know about career. Okay. So yeah, Harleen, I see straight away that you need to have a lot more freedom. You're feeling very kind of been there, done that. Like you've kind of experienced everything there is to experience with your job. And you want to just almost kind of escape and run away and just try something completely new. But I know that you are very good with money. You're very sensible. You wouldn't do anything too kind of risky. But I do feel that there is an opportunity coming up for you, actually, Harleen, to go somewhere new and do something different. If it hasn't manifested already, it will manifest in the near future. Because look at these cards that you've got. there's you wanting your freedom, and here we've got this card talking about, if you see this lady, she's just completely overburdened. And I feel with you, Harleen, that you are a very clever lady. I do feel that you do something where you kind of negotiate or you mediate between people. I see you traveling, Harleen, and I think you're going to be traveling to somewhere it's not so much a holiday, it's more like a spiritual journey. And through that, you're going to have a deeper realization about what it is you want to do. Because although I can see that you're bored and you want to just kind of break away, I don't think at the moment you're absolutely clear about what practical steps to take. So that's the next thing. So that's good. That's positive. You know how you feel. You know that you need to move on and try something new. And that you're also carrying a lot of burdens for other people at work. You know, this is very much somebody who is very capable. You feel very capable. People put a lot of burdens on you. You know, they expect you to kind of carry more responsibility than you should have to. I also feel that you've been working in the same place, as in the same company or the same business, for quite a few years, like many, many years. And I think you want to do something a lot more soulful, like something from the heart. So I see you traveling, and it is to somewhere very far away. It's somewhere like Nepal or India, somewhere with mountains. I'm seeing like really big mountains. And you're going to have kind of a spiritual awakening when you go over there. And I think it's really going to help you to make a decision about what it is you're going to do next. I think you're also very good at counseling people, Harleen. I think you've got a real good kind of sensible head on your shoulders. You're very good with money. You know, you're good at helping people to work out how they're feeling. Hang on 1 second. Just got some cards jumped out for you here. Yeah, so that answers that for me. I just think that you need to focus a lot more on your emotional life rather than your career. And I think that there is a really good opportunity for you to travel next year. And then after that, I think that you will make a decision about what you want to do. And it's much more orientated to what's in your heart. Okay. So I hope that helps you. And let me know what you think. Hi, Kimberly. Yes, I will do a reading for you. Goddess spirituality, you're next. What do my guides want you to know? What do your guides want you to know? Right, okay. So, Goddess, I feel that I think that you are quite a good medium yourself. Oh, that's okay, Harleen. You're very welcome. Yes, if you get the opportunity to go traveling, I really feel, Harleen, you do need to just get away. You need to just kind of break free and go somewhere completely different. And, you know, if you have that feeling, you know, go for a sabbatical even, take some time off work, get out into the world. Okay, Goddess. So I'm coming back to you now. You're next. And then I will work my way through. Ramneet, and then we've got Kimberly. Let me know if I've missed anyone, because I might have done. Right. So, Goddess, for you, so it's very interesting. Straight away, you get this card, the Oracle, which is the High Priestess. So this is the psychic and the medium, and I do feel that you are a psychic or a medium yourself, whether you do it professionally or not. I don't know, but I do feel that's something that you have. You've been born with that gift. It's just something that you naturally have. I don't think that you've always used it, but you have been using it or you've been making a deeper connection with your guides and working with them very closely. I see that you do meditations, and in your meditations, oh, Goddess, you've got a crying face. I hope that's not a bad thing. Sorry, so I feel that when you do your meditations, you go somewhere. It's like you go into a room or a passageway, and then you go into a room at the end of a passageway. I know it might sound a bit strange, but there are like meditations you can do where you kind of go through like a physical space to meet your guide. If you haven't actually done a meditation like that, I think it's a dream that you might have had. And you've got this real deep wisdom and sort of psychic ability or knowing that is coming to the fore. I also feel with you that your mother is in spirit, or that your mother or grandmother is around you a lot, and they also would have had the same gift. And it's like you're almost kind of reclaiming this gift for yourself and bringing it back into your life. I feel like you're a real empath, actually. I feel like you have... oh, you've seen the Grim Reaper on one of your guides. Well, I don't know if that means that you have like a... yes, your grandmother's guiding you as well. So the Grim Reaper I mean, that's a symbol of death. It's a symbol of transformation, which in the tarot, the death card is a very, usually you have the Grim Reaper on the death card. And it's a very positive card because it's about transformation and opening new doors to new experiences, which you can only do once you've closed other doors. So looking at this, these cards are almost diametrically opposed, Goddess. So we've got the ego, or the ego mask. So all of the ideas about who we are and the ways we try and defend our ego and say, look at me, this is who I am, look at all this stuff that I've got, etc. And then you've got this much deeper, more receptive kind of feminine intuition. And so this is what you're working on at the moment. You're working on letting go of the ego and becoming more in tune with your deeper self. I feel that your grandmother wants to tell you that you should stop worrying about a decision you made recently to leave either a person or something else behind. Now, whether you've actually done that or not, I don't know, but it feels like you've made an internal decision to let go of something or let go of a desire or a wish that you had because you realized it wasn't serving you. So I think if that is the case, then that's really positive. I also see this transformation for you as very positive because where you, again, have maybe been focused in the past on, what would we call them? The things we attach to ourselves, so kind of materiality, essentially, chasing money or work or career, you know, you're very much letting go of that. And that's great because it means you're a lot less insecure. You know, people can't upset you. And I just feel like you're moving into a place of a much deeper peace within yourself. It's interesting. I also feel that you are, again, very sensitive, Goddess, and that if you've had, do you get really sensitive skin? I feel like you have issues with your skin sometimes. You get very sensitive skin. I want to say to you that, yeah, just be aware that you are an empath and you can almost kind of soak up or pick up the atmosphere around you, people's feelings, other people. So if you've got these two cards, that means that if you're in an environment which is really aggressive, so I feel like you've been in this very aggressive, almost kind of quite male environment, which is to do with work. And now you're moving out of that because you realize that that's not who you are, basically. So I think that, yes, you are finding yourself and your guides just want you to keep working with them. And there is certain kind of meditations that would help you. Like I say, this one where you go and actually deliberately kind of spend time with your guides. I think that's what you need to do. That to me would be very much for you about trying to move me away from him. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. So, yeah, so I think that things are going to move forward really quickly now. And if you have an instinct or an impulse, Goddess, to do something, to make a change, to get yourself out of this conflict, this conflicted situation. So now I understand there's this male energy, which is kind of your dad. And you really need to just trust your gut instincts. And if you have an impulse to do something, kind of the Knight of Wands is all about speed. It's all about doing things quickly. Then I would say follow your gut feelings, follow your impulses. But yeah, have a look on YouTube or have a look wherever. And there's lots and lots of meditations you can do to work with your guides and develop your relationship with them. And honestly, that's one of the most powerful things you can do to develop your own intuition, because they essentially will help you with it, as I'm sure you know. So that's what I would suggest for you. And the other thing I would say, just before I move on, is that sometimes we go through difficult things and we just have to get through it. But these cards, your grandmother want to tell you that you have the strength to get through this. You do have the strength. And to kind of keep things up your sleeve a little bit. Don't reveal too much to people. Remember to be resourceful, and you know, if you kind of have to act the part and play the part of a certain particular person to get your way in the situation, then do that. Do you understand what I mean? I hope so. All right, thank you for having a reading. Okay, who's next? Ramneet, if you're there. Ramneet, when will you be traveling? Let me have a look. Okay, Ramneet, I think you will be traveling in, let me see. I think you'll be traveling quite soon, actually, in July or August. And I think that your travel may be postponed, and then I think you'll be traveling in October. That's what I think will happen for you, Ramneet. I hope that answers your question. Let me see. I can see that you need to travel for work or for study, Ramneet. And I feel like you've been waiting a long time to be able to travel, like 3 months or 3 weeks. Your booking or whatever has been delayed. Hi, Kimberly. I'm just reading your question. Okay. Oh, Ramneet, I can see that you also want to travel because of a relationship. There's something to do with a relationship where you either want to get away from somebody or you want to go and see somebody. Hi, Roz. Let me know if you've got a question. So yeah, Ramneet, I think you will be able to travel in July, and then I feel that you're traveling again in October, or that your travel in July is delayed and you actually have to wait until September, October. There feels to me something like you're starting a new course, or you're starting a new course of study, and it's quite frustrating at the moment having to wait. But once it kind of gets going, you'll get there. And I do feel that when you go and study, Ramneet, you will meet somebody. You're going to meet a really important person in your life, who's as in a romantic relationship. But I also feel that this person will help you to make lots of connections, which will be important for your work and your career as well. So there's a real, you know, it's like destiny. There's a kind of a destiny meeting with this person that's supposed to happen. I also feel with you, Ramneet, that your mum's quite difficult. I feel like, or there's a female around you in your family who you, it's almost like you're fighting with them or arguing with them quite a lot. And I just want to say to you, you know, hang on in there and be patient, and you will get there. So that's really positive for you. I see that you're kind of dreaming about moving on, and you will be able to. Okay, thank you for having reading. I hope that helps. Kimberly, you're next. I'm a Libra and my love life is boring. And what will happen next? Okay. And then we've got Roz. Right, Kimberly. Yeah, Kimberly, you've been going through lots of changes. You're welcome, Ramneet. No problem. Good luck with everything, and enjoy your travels when they finally happen. What will happen next? So, Kimberly, I think that you're sometimes attracted to guys who are a bit... well, we've got a King of Swords character here and somebody who's got money. So I feel that maybe in the past you were attracted to somebody who was perhaps a bit cold, or could be almost like a bad boy, but not necessarily a bad boy. Someone who is quite materialistic but successful, and they appear to be successful, very intelligent, very complex, very interesting, but not necessarily easy to get to know, not necessarily somebody that you feel comfortable around. And I feel like this relationship kind of ended about 5 months ago, Kimberly. but it still bothers you. It's like you're still thinking about this guy. And I think that that's what you need to let go of, is to let go of the past, to bring in a new relationship. That's what I feel for you. I just think, yeah, you need to let go of whatever happened before, or whoever you were attached to. And you also, Kimberly, I think you need to almost like have a bit of a makeover, or give yourself, like, you need to feel beautiful again. It's like you need to make yourself feel good again, because, you know, we attract what we put out. So if you're kind of walking around not feeling good about yourself, that might be part of the reason. Not that it's your fault, but it might be part of the reason that these are the two main reasons I see. So it's that there's this kind of block about the past. So as you say, you're doing a really good job of letting go of that. It takes time. And then you need to feel good about yourself again and get your kind of confidence back, because I feel that it was damaged a bit by this person. I think that you're a very kind and loving person, very loyal, and you need to learn to love yourself more. And then you will attract the right person, somebody who's really caring and kind. And I also just see this huge amount of change going on in your life. Really, really a lot of change going on. There's been all kinds of things happening and changing. And I would say at the moment, okay, so yes, I feel that your best bet at the moment, Kimberly, is to stop worrying about relationships and focus on yourself and actually having good friendships. I know that might be an annoying answer, but I think at the moment it's not necessarily the right time for you to have a relationship. Sometimes it's just not, because we need to work on things, or we've got so many practical things going on in our lives. I feel like you need to just work on your physical well-being, which is what this card is. It's also about enjoying your friendships and learning to become good friends with yourself. And that, what I feel, will go on for a while. Okay. And I feel that you're going to meet someone really significant in about 2 years, Kimberly. I know that might seem a long way away, but it will go by really quickly. Don't worry. Just focus on enjoying yourself and getting your physical self where you want to be. And there we go. There's the relationship. So there's you. So there's you. And that's the guy. So I think that there's someone really interesting and inspiring that's going to come into your life. I think it's going to be somebody who's better than you even expected, because I think you've been kind of a bit let down in the past and you just feel like, oh, what's the point? But I think that you'll be really, really surprised, and it will all come through loving yourself more. I will just say this is the soulmate card you've got here. So you've got 2 people cards, which is you and your new partner, and the soulmate card. So he's going to come along, he or she, whichever way you're inclined, but I would say it's a he. You just need to focus on yourself. You're very welcome. So Roz, I think you're next. Roz, okay. How do girls see me as in your school? So are you at school, Roz? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure. Well, how do they see you? I mean, that's really positive. That's really, really positive. They see you as somebody who is very... I mean, this card is somebody who's very organized. They're very dynamic, someone who can make a lot happen very quickly. Usually it's someone who's kind of good as a manager as well. And I also think that they see you as someone who's a bit vulnerable sometimes, who needs a bit of support. But you know, looking at this, you've got this really, really dynamic energy. You're very artistic. You're very, very creative. And you are a fun person to be around. I also feel like you can make things really, really fun. But I think that yeah, sometimes are your moods quite up and down, Ros? Do you get sort of like quite kind of big changes in your moods or your emotions? I also feel that you might be a bit horsey, Ros, as in you like, you know, you've got a bit of money, or perhaps you're from a kind of an affluent background. But yeah, I think they see in a very positive way, and they also see that you're very fun to be around, but that you can be a bit emotional sometimes. That's probably what I would say about that. The other thing I would say is that the school or the environment itself is very, very cliquey. Oh, you talk and then you're not talking the next day. Yeah. I feel like the environment's very cliquey, as in it's like you either fit in or you don't. And I think sometimes you're not sure whether you want to be part of their group or not, because you don't want to lose your independence, because you're actually very independent. And here we've got this devil card, which is all about kind of, I also think that there may be, yeah, it's almost like there's a tribe of them and you're not sure whether you want to fit in or not. I feel like you're really good at sports, Roz. I think that maybe you kind of it would help you to focus more on like doing physical exercise or sports, and then you would meet some other people who are not as you know, cliquey and sort of selective, because there's a feeling of like there's this elite group of people that don't necessarily, you know, it's like you have to be good enough for them or you have to fit in, and you have a bit of a dilemma about whether you want to fit in or not. And I think that you're going to get more into some kind of sports or some other group or activity, and that's where you're. Ah, muscle gym junkie. Okay. So yeah, so I feel that there are people who will be more supportive, more positive towards you than the people at, you know, the school. And that's where you could put your focus and your energy into relationships. Also, I do feel that these people that you're talking about at the school, I just think they're it changes very quickly. Like they're very fickle, you know, one minute they're nice and they're your best friend, and then the next minute they just turn their nose up at you. And it can be quite hurtful, you know, and that's why they're doing it. Is they're trying to sort of control people and hurt people, and that's kind of why they do it. It reminds me of it almost reminds me of like the Mean Girls film. That's what it reminds me of. So the other thing I would say for you, Roz, is focus on your studies. Stop focusing on people, relationships, and really focus on your studies, because you're much more capable than you realise, and you can do really well. But you need to put a bit more focus into that, all the sort of practical side of life, and just kind of get on with that, really. Okay, that's no problem. I hope that helps. Thank you for having a reading. Anyone else? Chimus. Oh my gosh, you're going to drop out because you make more money than your teachers. Oh, that's interesting, because you had the 9 of coins, Roz, and a Queen of Coins card. So that would very much talk about somebody who's making good money. You know, 9 of coins means you've got real significant abundance. It's not just a kind of month to month abundance, it's like long term. So if you're doing that, if you're making money and that's what you want to do, you know, if you're coming up as a Queen of Coins lady, the Queen of Coins, she's brilliant with money. You know, she knows how to make money. So yeah, it's interesting because, Ros, I'm trying to get a sense of your age, and I feel like you're physically quite young, but I just feel like you've got a much older like head on your shoulders. I feel like in your, you know, mentally or emotionally, you're much more kind of mature than a lot of people your age, and I think that's part of the frustration, is you're just stuck with kind of idiots a lot of the time, and it's really annoying and boring for you. So there you go, Ros, that's your final card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Coins, is kind of, yes, believe in yourself. Money's coming to you. And this is a good money card. But good luck with that. I hope I haven't told you to do anything reckless. Chimas, do you want to ask a question? John, if other... John, you're asking me, would you be able to tell me if I'll be bald? Okay, I can try. I think that's hereditary, isn't it? I'm not sure if I should answer that. I don't know if that's a joke or not, John, but if you've got a serious question, do let me know. I think, you know, we are... Oh, I can't see what it says. No, just let me... Oh, you're serious? Okay, I'm sorry. You are serious. Right, okay. So, let me take some more cards for you. Do you know what, John? I think that you might have some hair loss, but I think that you will find that your charisma and your personality is just so much more attractive than anything else. Honestly, women don't care if a guy's bald. We don't care at all. Heartbreak. Well, honestly, women don't care about things like that if it's women that you're into. They, you know, we just want somebody who's really loving and really kind. And I think you are a really loving person. And you're a really good friend to other people. And that's what people really love about you. Let me see. Let me try again, John. I will take another card for you. So, you know, I think that I'm going to say to you, John, you might not agree with me, but I feel that you take on other people's responsibilities, like you take on other people's worries. And this is partly where your stress comes from. And you actually need, there's something in your life, John, that I think you really want to do. And you need to kind of believe in yourself and go and get what it is that you really want. That's what I feel for you. I hope that helps you. Okay, Sunbla. How will July be for me? I am a Libra. Hi, Hannah. Okay, Sunbla. How will July be for me? Right, Sunbla, I'm going to do a quick reading for you. Very good. So lots of activity. So new romance coming in, Sunbla. Yeah, so if there's not somebody already in your life, I think he is already around you. But this person is going to be coming back into your life. If you're trying to conceive a child, or if you want to conceive a child, then I think that's quite possible around this time. I also feel that there may be marriage around you soon, Sunbla, if you're not already married. But I'm seeing some kind of ceremony for you. I also feel that your health is going to improve. If you've had issues around your health, you may have been feeling a bit tired recently, but your energy is going to come back in July. And things are going to move forward at a really fast pace. So, especially around a relationship. and communication with this person. So if you've had a kind of a break with someone, or they've just not been communicating with you, some blah, that's going to come back in. You're going to have this person back in your life. It could be someone completely new, but I think it's someone that's already around. And July will be good for you, definitely, because you've got the Sun card. The Sun card indicates that things are going to basically work out in your favour. So if there's something that you're worried about or stressed about, this card essentially kind of says just relax, you know, things are going to, Spirit is kind of saying to you to trust that things will work out okay. You know, you still need to keep your eye on the ball and work on things, but everything will start moving forward quickly. So I hope that answers your question, Sunbla, and that you have a lovely July and you enjoy the sunshine. I do think you're going to be out in the sunshine. I feel like you've been indoors a lot, and I feel like you're finally going to be able to go out and enjoy the sun. I do think you love being in the sun. So, Ben Offerson, why was this girl obsessed with me like a year ago? I wonder if she had forgotten me. She's from my school. Okay. Oh, hi, Ahana. Yes, I see you. Okay. Yes, Ahana, let me know if you have a question. Right. So, Ben, I think this girl she's quite popular. She's quite pretty. I feel like she's moved away. Or she's gone to a different school. And I think that she wanted to, to be honest with you, Ben, I think she wanted to be with you because of some kind of prestige issue. It's like being with you kind of would make her seem more popular or give her a better status. That's why she was obsessed with you. I think she's quite, to be honest, quite self-absorbed. I'm not sure that you're missing out on very much there, because I think she's possibly because of her age, but she's the kind of person that once she's kind of used somebody, then she'll just move on. Quite immature, I guess. Yeah, but let me know what you think of that. But either way, I feel like she's not around you. I feel like she's moved on or she's moved away from you. Ahana, what new beginnings do you see happening for me this July? Let me take a few cards. And I will see. Jenny, no, I'm sorry, I didn't see your question. Let me know what your question was. Oh, Ahana, you've got good cards. Sorry, Jenny, no, because I'm looking at the cards and then sometimes I don't always see all of the questions in the chat. So if you put your question up again, and I will do a quick reading for you. So Ahana, yes, new romance or an existing person comes back into your life. For me, this is all about you needing to offload some of your responsibilities, Ahana. I do feel like you are coming to an end of a phase in your life where you've been just carrying a lot of burdens, and I just feel like you're absolutely kind of sick of all the oughts and the shoulds, is what I call them, the things that you have to do day in, day out, and you really need to have some fun, Ahana. That's what I see for you, and I think it is coming. And this new person's going to come in if he's not already around you. Let's see what else. For you, Ahana, I feel that you might even be moving to a new place. And when that happens, it will happen quickly. I also feel that you might be moving across water. I think this is a new guy, Ahana. This is someone new. That's what I feel with this. I just feel that there is an old relationship that's kind of gone as far as it can go. and that there's this new person coming in. And I think there may be I feel like there may be some issues with the person in your past that you were with that didn't really work because of all this conflict and this kind of going round and round. And he's very controlling. I feel like he's a very controlling person. I feel like he may get a bit upset because you've met somebody new. That's what I want to say about it. But yes, there's a new opportunity coming in for you, which is either around work or study. So it's like a new career opportunity. If you're thinking of studying or pursuing a new job, this would very much give you the green light. It would very much say, you know, to go forward with that, and to not kind of block yourself or stop yourself from doing what you really want to do. But you're really going through. Oh yeah, that person will be fine. Yes, you could predict that reaction. So yes, I feel for you, Ahana, if you look at all of these numbers, so you've got lots of 10s here, so Wheel of Fortune 10. You are going through a cycle of really kind of a big change, of like a wrapping up of one part of your life and starting a new part of your life. And I do feel like you might be moving. And I feel for you, Ahana, it might be helpful to write things down in a diary, or just for some people, it helps them to make decisions, to just talk things through. Either that, or I think maybe in your new job, you might be doing a lot of kind of talking and discussion and writing of some kind. Okay, I hope that helps. And let me see. So we're coming up to an hour. So Ahana, I am going to take an angel card for you because you came back again. So this is your angel card, Ahana, which you probably can't see because it's back to front. So I'm going to read it out to you. It says, dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. So I hope that helps. Yeah. So that basically, that card is kind of saying, when you get that card, it means that, you know, don't limit yourself. Don't think that, oh, this is all I can, this is all I'm capable of, or this is all I can ever have in my life. You know, this card is very much about, oh, you know, we get what we think of, don't we? So if you open up your mind and you start to think, well, what other possibilities are there? You know, your mind can create your life, essentially. Hi, Angelos. Angelo's story. Angelos or Angelos. Ooh, what does my crush think of me? Ooh, okay. Let me have a look for you. Okay, Angelo, I've got this one for you. So soulmate relationship. Oh, I'm doing this back to front. It's very difficult. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So you've got a soulmate relationship, Angelo. That's what I'm seeing for you. And let me take one more card. You're welcome. So, Angelo, I see that this relationship is like a slow burner. So it will come together over time. I don't think it's something that you can rush. And I would also say that this lady or man, sorry, H, really likes you. But they will want to take things slowly and really get to know you as a friend first, because that's just how they are. They don't easily trust people. I do see you guys going out and having a lot of fun together, and maybe going on some day trips, going down to the beach, going out to different places. And you're going to start off as friends. I know you already are friends, so I think that will continue for a while, and you'll get a deeper connection with this person. I actually feel for you psychically, Angelo, that there is going to be somebody else that comes along and kind of steals your heart, which is not this person, it's somebody else. And it's somebody that will be better for you, somebody who's right for you. I'm not sure that this person that you've got a crush on is exactly the right person for you, the right guy or female. But yeah, you will get the soulmate because you've got the soulmate card with this person here. So let me take one more card. Yeah, you'll get a soulmate relationship. But in the meantime, don't pressurize this person. Be friends with them and go out and enjoy yourself. So go out and play. Just go and have fun and try not to worry about relationships too much because that person will come along. So this card says playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. Oh, you're a player boy. Well, that's up to you. I don't want to tell you what to do. And this, just one more card for you, Angelo. Explore your options. Oh, this is so annoying because I'm trying to do it back to front and I keep moving my hand the wrong way. Explore your options. It's a good time to look at other possibilities and a good time to make changes. Now, that might not necessarily be about relationship. I think that actually applies to other things in life like work and money, work particularly for you. But I really just want to say to you, don't get stressed and go and enjoy yourself and have some fun. And don't worry about relationship because the soulmate person's going to come along. I know it's an easy thing to say. Yes, you do have options, definitely. You can see it. There's quite a lot of options. There's at least 2 people. So I feel like there's someone around you at the moment. I don't know if this is your crush, but there's someone who's, I feel like they've got light colouring or light hair. If they haven't, then this is the new person that's going to be coming in. And I also think that you're still getting to know who you are. I feel like you've been through a transformation of some kind recently, like some kind of enlightenment, and you're still growing into your new identity. It's like you're still learning about who you are. So that's partly why you need a little bit of time. There is also travel ahead of you or a big opportunity that's coming up. Do you have anything to do with the media, Angelo? I feel like you have something to do with the media or TV. There's a connection with television or media in some way for you. You have what? You say, I have, but I don't know what you're saying I have to. I feel like you're very, very... you changed. Okay, thank you. So, yes. Yeah, you've been through a really big transformation. Oh, yes, you make travel vlogs. Well, you know, I think you're going to meet someone on your travels. That's what I think. I think you won't even remember this crush person once you've met this other person. And like I say, I really do see it. I know it's a typical thing psychics say, but I really honestly, with the cards and everything, I do see a soulmate relationship for you in the future. But you're going to meet this person on your travels, essentially. And it is kind of predestined. Do you do photography as well when you travel? I think my advice or suggestion to you would be that you need to get a lot more creative. You need to really engage your creativity and put more of your your own kind of charisma and your essence into what you're doing. And be a bit braver and like share your vision. There's a real kind of need to have a lot more confidence in yourself and what you've got to say and the unique perspective that you have. But either way, there is an opportunity coming up that is surrounding travel and work. And I see you doing some kind of, it's like somebody gives you an assignment, like a journalism assignment or something like that. And that is where you will meet this soulmate person. That's what the Knight of Cups is. It's the soulmate. It's like a person that you're destined to meet. So, and before all that happens next year, I think this will be next year, like I say, just relax, have fun with your friends, get some sunshine when it arrives, go out for some days out. I feel that there's a really, really, really good female friend around you, Angelo, who you have a really good fun time with. So I would go and sort of spend some time with that person. And I also feel that you kind of possibly like dressing up or something like that. So just, yeah, engage your creativity. I hope that helps you, and thank you very much for having a reading. You're very welcome, Angelo. So I will be back next weekend. I'm going to do these every weekend. If you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, you will get notified every time a new live is scheduled and goes up. And then you can come back. If you want a paid reading, you just need to go to brightfuturetarot.com and you can book a reading there. And you can also buy these lovely tarot cards on the website. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely week. Take care. Bye.